High in the quiet forest, a rhythmic tapping breaks the silence. Tock, tock, tock. That's the sound of one of nature's most incredible engineers, the woodpecker. While most birds weave nests from grass and twigs, woodpeckers take a more hardcore approach. They carve their homes directly into tree trunks using nothing but their powerful beaks, the same tool they use to hunt for insects hidden beneath the bark. 1. Why woodpeckers don't get headaches. Now, here's something truly mind-blowing, literally. The pileated woodpecker, one of the largest in North America, hammers its head into trees at 24 kilometers per hour, up to 20 times per second. That's a force 1/200 times greater than gravity, enough to knock any human unconscious in an instant. So why doesn't their brain explode? The secret lies in evolution's engineering. Their neck muscles act like shock absorbers, their spongy skull bones compress to distribute impact, and their thick eyelids close just before each strike, protecting the eyes and brain. A fraction of a millisecond before every hit, their neck muscles tense up, transferring part of the shock into their body instead of their head. Even their eyelids serve as safety belts, holding their eyeballs steady while preventing flying wood chips from entering. Unlike humans, woodpeckers lack cerebrospinal fluid, the liquid that allows our brains to bounce around during a collision. Without that fluid, there's almost no internal shaking, meaning no concussions, no trauma. As researcher Professor Schwab once joked, a male woodpecker can drum 12,000 times a day to impress his mate. If he ever got headaches, courtship would be a very different story. 2. A tail built for climbing. Look closely, and you'll see another genius adaptation, the tail. Each feather is stiff and pointed, acting like a third leg. When the bird grips a tree with its claws, the tail presses firmly against the trunk, giving it perfect balance while hammering or resting. 3. The clever architects. Not all woodpeckers live the same way. Take the acorn woodpecker of North and Central America, for example. Instead of just hunting insects, it spends weeks drilling hundreds of tiny holes into tree bark, a massive storage system for acorns. When winter arrives and insects disappear, these hidden reserves become a lifeline for survival. Scientists call this granary behavior, a sign of intelligence and long-term planning rarely seen in birds. 4. The ground woodpecker. Not all woodpeckers stick to trees either. The ground woodpecker from South Africa, Swaziland, and Lesotho prefers life on open grasslands. It wears earth-toned feathers that blend perfectly with the soil and hunts mainly for termites. Instead of climbing trunks, it walks proudly on the ground, a reminder that evolution always finds new ways to adapt. 5. Feet made for the vertical world. Woodpeckers have very special feet called zygodactyl feet. 2 toes face forward, 2 face backward. This design gives them an iron grip on tree bark, letting them move up, down, or sideways with ease. It's like having natural climbing gear built right into their bodies. 6. A friendship with hummingbirds. Here's a surprisingly heartwarming story. In North America, woodpeckers and hummingbirds share an unlikely partnership. When woodpeckers drill into trees, sap leaks out. Hummingbirds follow them, sipping this sweet sap as a substitute for nectar during winter. In return, the tiny hummingbirds defend the woodpecker's feeding spots from larger, more aggressive birds. 2 completely different species, one strong, one swift, working together in perfect balance. 7. The Gila woodpecker, guardian of the desert. In the harsh deserts of the southwestern United States and Mexico lives the Gila woodpecker. It feeds on cactus fruits, berries, and insects that thrive in the dry heat. Its favorite plant is the saguaro cactus, which can grow over 12 meters tall. By cleaning away decayed tissue and eating pests, the Gila woodpecker helps the cactus stay healthy, forming a natural partnership between bird and plant. 8. Built-in safety shields. Drilling through wood can be messy and dangerous. That's why woodpeckers have special feathers around their nostrils. Stiff ones block flying wood chips, while soft ones act like dust filters. Even the feathers around their eyes are specially designed to deflect sawdust, keeping their vision clear. 9. The flycatcher woodpecker. In the U.S., one species of woodpecker breaks all the rules, the flycatcher woodpecker. Instead of drilling trees for insects, it hunts in the air, snatching flies and other bugs mid-flight. When colder months arrive, it switches to a vegetarian diet, feeding on acorns and seeds while still using tree trunks as nesting sites. 10. The wryneck, the snake-necked woodpecker. Meet the Eurasian wryneck, a strange cousin of the woodpecker family. At first glance, it looks more like a sparrow than a driller. But when threatened, it performs a bizarre defense, twisting its neck all the way backward and hissing like a snake. This act startles predators, giving the tiny bird time to escape. The wryneck prefers open forests and feeds mainly on ants it finds on the ground. So next time you hear the rhythmic talk echoing through the forest, remember, that sound isn't just noise. It's the heartbeat of a creature perfectly built for its craft. A creature that can carve through wood, withstand immense force, and live in harmony with nature. The woodpecker, nature's tireless drummer and one of evolution's finest works of art,